night?
That was good.
Okay, live there. Should have comments.
All right, VMix Social. Are we on YouTube yet? Someone make a comment yet?
We are on YouTube.
Make a quick comment there. Make sure it's working.
Cody Knox just said something. G of Guthrie is already on.
Sweet, sweet.
Sounds like the mics are working.
Kathy Hay says, "Go Cubs, go!"
Yay! Working on
Awesome.
off-season stuff. Getting ready to make the World Series run again next year, 2023. Big free agent off-season this year
Evening,
for the
Chris
Cubbies.
Dillon from Cody Knox. Thank you. G of Guthrie. Hello, hello, hello. Sound like the mics are working. Yes, I remember this week to make sure they're working.
All right, all right, all right.
I had to tell him we're on. We're live. We're live. We're live.
Oh, I heard him. Yeah, I ignored him just to make him a little nervous.
Kent says we are good. So audio's good. Been having audio, not horrible, but it's just like mistiming sometimes. It makes you have to look at it though. Mr. Steven.
Who?
Steven. EM1.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
There he is.
He can put you in jail.
He can?
Yep.
No, he can't put you in jail. He can arrest you. He can arrest you.
Put you in jail, yes.
No, 24 hours ain't real jail. It's when the judge binds you over and keeps you in jail. That's when that's a break.
But he brings you into the judge.
Yeah, but that's a break.
Oh, that's a break.
You just get a little timeout.
Ken says Ronnie should have worn some of Sarah's KU gear.
I'm not. Not a KU fan, but yeah, they beat that booty last week, didn't they?
Who'd they play?
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Did you guys see all the signings for Oklahoma State wrestling today?
Well, we just switching subject
Well, I was
just like
just
that.
letting you know.
Wrestling, wait, that's OSU for you. Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Basketball's Kansas.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're a basketball school.
Baseball's OSU.
It was
Football's Kansas. Or is that
no. It started Kansas,
OSU.
went OSU, then it came back Kansas, right?
But
Since
now he's back.
He's got to be back to KU since KU beat him.
I don't remember ever saying OSU was my favorite team.
Yes, you did. You literally did that.
I've been with the Georgia Bulldogs all year. Matt Hattie said I'm an SEC homer.
Cody's having production notes. Phil, are we still on for 5:30 tomorrow? Well, you got it.
Oh, boy.
What's that mean?
Yeah. What's that mean?
That was nice. Your cousin's the sweet one.
The twin? One of the twins?
No, cousin Nate.
Cousin Nate. He's the sweet one.
Congratulations on your new book, Phil.
Thank you.
Oh, it was a great book.
Published Arthur Easy.
It's great. It's very good. It's a very good book. It is. It's a real good book. It's a great book so far.
Ronnie's read one book his whole life.
Two.
And he borrowed them both from me, but he's giving me a hard time.
No, I haven't read that second one yet.
Oh, okay.
He got a report from the wife. Yeah, I don't think he's read it.
No, I haven't read it. Yeah.
Inside joke for our viewers out there.
I have read actually two books. I read A Million Little Pieces. You read that book?
Well, that's what you're going to be in. You keep running your mouth.
It's a great book.
Okay.
It was on the Oprah collection back in the day.
Oprah. Now he's an Oprah guy.
Your book's with Oprah?
Oh, boy.
Oh, you're Oprah?
Really?
This is gonna
Are
end.
you
Harpo? Are you part of the Harpo?
This is going to end. I do use her as an example in the book, though.
Harpo Productions?
I do use Oprah as an example in the book. Serena Williams is an example in the book.
Those are good examples.
Yeah. Successful people.
Very successful people, yeah.
Phil's book.
Yeah. Ronnie immediately pointed out there were some errors our publisher missed, and so I'm not very happy right now. So those will be corrected tomorrow.
Doesn't take away how great the book is.
Proofreaders. Yes. Oh, Ronnie put me right into a bad mood tonight, didn't you, Ronnie? Then you doubled down 2 minutes ago.
Just straight.
You doubled down.
Yep.
Would you like to take this opportunity to apologize?
No.
You don't care if you hurt me?
I've been called an idiot for the last 10 weeks with you.
That was a good spirited fun.
Well, so was this.
Everybody knew we were joking.
Hey, by the way, Phil, this book, I don't know if you know this yet.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Your book landed on the number one Guthrie News page. Top sellers. Bestseller list. Just so you know.
Yes.
Number one seller list on Guthrie News page.
Just so you know, that's going on our corporate bio.
Yes.
Bestseller, Guthrie News page. No, we are excited about that. It's fun.
All right. Let's hit the intro.
We haven't started yet.
No.
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
It is the Open Mic Podcast, Wednesday, November 9th. We are getting started late tonight. 8 o'clock here in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Thanks for joining us. Got a great crowd on our Guthrie News page Facebook feed, as well as Second Banana Media on YouTube. We invite you, if you're watching on Facebook, to go to Second Banana Media, subscribe and like. We're starting to move a whole bunch of stuff over there. It is a podcast network, working on more and more in the future. So we really, really hope you can become a subscriber on Second Banana Media. And you can do that right now. Do the switch real quick, and you get to hear what we say 3 seconds. So,
Oh, boy.
Phil is on his phone.
Aunt Janet's here. That's
Phil's
why
on his phone. And you on Facebook, you have to wait a little bit longer.
No, but Aunt Janet's here.
Oh, and
Like in the building?
Janet is here.
No, but
Oh,
she's
okay.
here.
Yeah,
Well, I'd love to have some.
Kathy's giving us a heads up. That,
Yeah, thanks, Kathy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that is good. That's healthy.
Oh yeah, we owe we got to get Kathy a Guthrie News page hat.
Oh, Guthrie News page.
Remember we got the
yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I got mine
$49.99. We can make that happen.
I got mine before yours.
No. Well,
We're not advertising.
I think we put on it on that same time. I remember that.
Yeah,
whoever
we
puts
raced.
it on
We
first,
raced that. Yeah, we
It was
raced
like
it.
really, really fast. That was really good. So, okay. So, have you reached out to our?
I have. He's not texted
Okay.
back yet. Not
He's
texted
scared.
back. He's not scared.
Was the gummy bear? Was that 2 weeks ago?
That was 2 weeks ago, yep.
Wow. Welcome back, Ronnie.
Thank you. Thank
Ronnie
you.
was in Georgia.
Suspended.
How was Georgia?
It was beautiful.
Weather?
Beautiful as always. Savannah, Georgia is one beautiful place, man. I got to go to where Chippewa Park, I think it's called, where they filmed the Forrest Gump scene where he's up on the bench.
I'm not a smart man.
Are you Chippewa?
Half Cherokee.
Choctaw?
No,
It's a song.
I know.
It's a song.
But
Chickasaw.
Chickasaw?
Like, how do we just get off subject just like that?
He said Chippewa.
Anyway,
No, it was an honest question. You guys started attacking.
Talk
How
about
was
Savannah,
your
Georgia.
trip, Ronnie?
Thank you. It was a great trip.
don't care.
Good sightseeing there. Great food down there in Savannah, Georgia. We had a Mosquito Authority conference down there. We went 3 days of a conference. Got lots of great information. Got lots of new things we'll be rolling out next year. We can't wait to display that and talk about that here in the future. But yeah, Mosquito Authority's growing, and our trip to Georgia was fantastic.
And you guys really did have fun.
Oh yeah, you guys saw the piano bars, dueling pianos at late night. You know. So.
Oh, I love piano bars.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
If you go to the piano bar, you gotta have Fish in the Dark,
Yep.
Who's that?
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Okay.
You gotta have. There was another. Oh, the one I sent you that one time.
Down
Your
Texas.
song. Your song.
Oh, Whitesnake.
Whitesnake. Yeah. White dress.
White dress.
White dress.
What color's the car?
Here I come again. That's
What color's the car?
You always black, red.
There you go.
I
Contrast.
I remember because you don't like red. That's what helps me remember.
Contrast.
Yeah, but
God rest her soul.
I love piano bars.
She's not with us anymore.
I know, Phil.
It's terrible.
Phil, you ever been to a piano bar?
I have, actually.
You have?
Yeah. Yeah. Got kicked out.
Got kicked out.
Actually did.
Got kicked out.
I was young. I was like 52.
Oh man. GF
got
Guthrie
problems?
says GF Guthrie asks, Phil, congrats on the book. It's definitely not easy. When is the book tour?
You're seeing it right now. We're on tour right now. This is about as big as it. We're bestsellers. Just found that out. Thank you for that, Chris. That's amazing.
Thank the viewers on Guthrie News page.
Well, thank you.
They're the ones who made it happen.
So, no, but thank you. I do appreciate that.
But if you do want a copy of the book, they can go to Amazon, right?
Yeah, Amazon, download it right there. Just look up Stop Whining and Be Bold, or you can look it up by my name, Phil Nichols.
Stop Whining and Be Bold. What's it about?
It's just a book about, just leadership and living your life with excellence is what I would say. And just things that we've picked up on the way. My co-author is my business partner, Dave Evans, Air Force Academy grad, 23-year retired colonel from the Air Force, aviator. So we just share our experiences working with clients and our own businesses and just in the military and life. So it's meant to be entertaining. Hopefully you pick up a couple things along the way.
We got to work on our table, get like our different swag stuff going on.
Yeah, we do. We got Second Banana hats have got to get here.
Yeah, and we can. Sarah says the book, what she is reading right now. I don't know if she's finished it yet, but she says it's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
Hopefully, I'm glad you spelled it right because evidently something in my book wasn't spelled right.
It wasn't spelled
repeatedly. Okay, just leave it at that,
right.
Ronnie.
Okay, it's spelled right. They use spell check. It's all good.
You know what they did do? They cashed my damn check for proofreading. They were supposed to pay for that proofreading.
There's a Stars party, by the way, on Facebook, so join in. Anyway,
what's that?
There's a Stars party
I'm
going
going
on
to need it
right
for that
now.
new printing. Oh boy, Stars party.
Oh, a Stars party?
Yeah, on
It
Facebook
says
right now.
for me to activate a Stars party.
It's already activated.
It tells me to activate one.
It's telling me that too.
Phil, Matt Hattie says, signed copy. I'll be at the game Friday. 30-yard line, blue shirt.
Oh,
Well, we'll finally know who
find out who Matt Hattie is.
Yeah.
Which 30?
The home or the visitor?
Well, visitors.
Well, there's two sides. There's 30 on this side and there's 30 on that side.
We'll find it. Blue shirt.
It won't be hard.
It'll
Yeah.
be the person that'll have it's a blue shirt with your picture on it based on the feedback we get. They love them from Ronnie.
Coming soon, I forgot I was going to bring it tonight, the Second Banana Media Trophy. I'm going to bring it up here.
You didn't bring it up?
I forgot about it.
What
How about
trophy?
the OBA trophies?
OAB.
Yeah, those ones too.
No, those are
They'll never
Well,
come
when's
in.
this? What trophy? What are you talking about?
Second Banana Trophy. You haven't seen that one? That's how it all started.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead, Phil.
I can't tell the story.
I go to the post office.
I'm exhausted.
I go to the post office, the Guthrie News page post office, and there's a note in there that says you have a box. It's too big to fit in your. And so
That's usually when I get nervous. I don't know if the audit was so big there. I said send it in a box. Go ahead.
And I was like, how did Phil get this address? But I reach into the box and pull it out. It's a banana, and it says Phil Nichols.
Second banana.
Second banana.
Guthrie News page, I think, or something like that. And I think it referred.
Yeah.
But the implication is I'm the second banana to Chris, which is true. We all know that. Focus. Which is true. We all know this, right? We all know this. No, right? Do you need to address something?
It's Kent. He's texting me.
Well, Kent, we're in the middle of a damn show. Good Lord.
Oh, go ahead.
He's still in Ohio, right?
Yes.
Can he whip me?
He's pretty mean.
Kent, you can say whatever you want. Go ahead. But I don't. That doesn't bother me. You look at your watch one more time, and you're taking it off. You're putting it on the table over there. He's this close to getting the time.
Making me the nitro.
Yeah, you know what? Eat the nitro. I will give you every dollar in my pocket if you.
I know there's a lot of money in that pocket too.
Go ahead, throw it in there, big boy.
The show will be over in 5 minutes. Well, how long the EMS folks get here?
Oh my God!
I'll eat the damn thing.
Tell you what, you guys split it.
There's a lot of ones in there.
Yeah,
I'm out.
There's a lot of ones in there.
Oh, finish your story. What were we talking about?
That we're both second banana to Chris.
Oh yes.
This
But anyway,
Chris's deal.
So when we
He's
start
a star.
So when we start working on the podcast on the media, we were trying to think of
A name.
And
I
I'm
remember
sitting in my
this.
chair, leaning back in my office, and I look up, and there's that. I was like, Second Banana Media, because we were thinking something media.
Yeah, no, it was perfect.
Media.
We love it.
So
We love it.
I remember that story. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It was good stuff. So
Well, I know what I thought was funny. I thought the trophy was hilarious, but I thought it was even funnier that somebody might have thought that actually would bother me.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, no, you got a good kick out of it. Yeah.
no, not at all.
Yeah,
But
good stuff.
I need to bring that thing up, the trophy up here. We need to get some swag, some cool stuff going on up here. So
that'd be fun.
We need some sponsors. What we need,
yeah,
we need some sponsors,
put on
and Kent had a great idea for sponsorship. Well, didn't have a great idea, but
Was he just sending it to you via text?
No, this was earlier today. He there's a
took a drink.
there's a pizza place in Las Vegas, and it has like the world's hottest pizza, and they have all kinds of hot pizza in there.
Oh boy. Go ahead. Ronnie doesn't know what just happened.
What happened?
Well, we couldn't get the book to stand up, and it was bothering me. So, go ahead.
Oh, well, there's a pizza place in Vegas, and they serve hot pizza, and they make the pizza, and they light it on fire.
Yeah.
And Kent said, he goes, we need to go down there and do a show like that. And I said, well, find us a sponsor, and we'll definitely go do it.
Did he go find one?
He hasn't got us one yet.
Aunt Janet asked me if I needed to borrow her wooden spoon.
Ooh.
Boys?
She never used a spoon on us.
You want me to borrow the wooden spoon from Aunt Janet?
Go get your own switch is what it was. Oh. And
Sweet Aunt Janet?
Yes.
I don't believe
Yes.
you.
Are you kidding me?
I don't believe
we had to
either
pick the
one
big
of you.
thick ones, because if we
I don't
picked the
believe either one of
small
you.
skinny ones, they'd break
One of
break
the sweetest
skin.
women I've ever met. I
Oh,
don't buy
go
that
get
from
your
her.
own
I'm not
switch.
going to let you
Oh, yeah.
sit here and talk poorly
Switches,
about her.
butcher knives, you better believe it.
Butcher knives?
I'm telling you.
What? Right? That's cat, right?
It's cat.
That's cat. Cat.
Boards. It was more like boards.
More like boards with nails in it. It was, it was the whole thing. I don't believe him, man, Janet. I don't believe him.
I'm gonna have some backup here in just a minute. You just wait, because Nate, go ahead.
I saw a question earlier. I need to go.
let's see
No, it was G of Guthrie asking a question on the sand plant. Do you know anything about that, Phil?
On what? The one that's
concrete
moving
plant?
in? Oh, boy. Cousin Nate. Phil doesn't know the old Aunt Janet.
Thank you.
Before grandkids.
Thank you.
Before grandkids.
Well, I'm sure you all deserved whatever she gave you.
So we got a few questions here. We're going to get
Okay.
to some of the questions. We got a couple of topics we're going to get to for sure, but we definitely want to get to our viewers' questions and all that good stuff. So, G.F. Guthrie, how about that concrete plant drama at the city council meeting? There was also some drama at the planning commission meeting, but he's proud of the city council meeting, proud of the city council for voting it down, not so much for Logan County. Thoughts?
I wasn't at the meeting. Chris, were you there?
I was not there.
Was that?
Something came up that night.
Are you familiar though with what he's talking about?
Yes, I am.
Can you kind of walk us through? I mean, I know that the sand and they went before the planning commission, and then
The planning commission
so the council
voted 03.
voted.
Yeah. So this concrete plant company bought. I can't remember how many acres it was. It's quite a few acres, but 37 of those acres are in the city limits. The rest of them are in Logan County.
Yep.
And they want to bring in a plant at I-35 in Seward, and these folks were wanting to put the plant on the land that's inside city limits. Well, it's not zoned for that, so you have to get rezoned, and then you have to get approved for all that
Is that
stuff.
the one right on the corner?
I-35, yeah.
Yep. Across from Community Church.
Across from Community Church and to the east of Rockaway, the bar.
Mm-hmm. Is there a lot of residential houses there?
Each side, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the planning commission voted 03, declined it, and then ultimately the city council also voted against allowing the rezoning. Now,
Was that unanimous for the city council?
I think it was.
Was it?
I think it was. And so
We've talked about this before, yeah.
now that they also own the land outside of Logan, outside of those 37 acres of city limits. So in Logan County, there's no planning, there's no zoning. You can build it however you want to build it. There's no, you probably got to stay within.
So are they just going to build it on that land?
They could.
But they probably want that frontage, that access right off of Seward. I would assume.
I think part of that land is in the floodplain. So I think for this concrete company that wanted to build it in city limits because it would save them money.
Yep.
But that was, and then obviously that was voted against that. So now they can build anywhere outside for that concrete plant that they're wanting to do. They can build that anywhere in the Logan County outside of city limits, build it up probably with some dirt. Because
I'm pretty familiar with that area because I drive down that road a lot to go to our home, coming off 35.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to picture where all the residential houses are.
Well,
I'm not saying there's not. I'm just trying. I'm trying to. I mean, they're not right there by any means. Right.
Right.
Oh boy, you preoccupied?
Go ahead, Phil. Stay on topic.
So anyway, that's what that was.
But are the residential houses near that?
Not like nearby, but they're talking about the dust and all that stuff.
Okay, I get it.
Concern.
Yep.
The
makes
water
sense.
that goes eventually into Guthrie Lake, the runoff, all that good stuff was the concerns. The others, the company says we have DEQ stuff. We have a lot of regulations that we have to follow.
DEQ, yeah.
And so they were able to go back and forth to have a discussion there. So. There's like Delisi concrete off 35. So I don't know if it's Delisi anymore.
I think it's that staging area.
Yeah, sand plant.
It's going to be the same type deal because there's no planning in Logan County. So
well, I mean, listen, in a case like this, you were 0-3 with the Planning Commission. Sounds like our city council people were unanimous in their decision. They reviewed it. We elect our city council. City council appoints people to the planning, right?
Right.
So they've done more homework than I was. So I would say that they've made the right decision. I trust city council. Don't you? Chris? Ronnie?
Not a couple of them.
I know. Well, he was making noises again. He's very distracted right now. I don't know what's really being sent to his phone and his little fancy watch.
Same watch you got.
But something's going on.
Matt Hattie.
Oh, here it comes.
How can someone sponsor
That's
the
a great
second
idea.
banana?
No, that's
Twitter
a
blue
really
check
good
mark.
idea. We need a Twitter, $8 a month. You get the blue check mark. We need a sponsor.
Thoughts on Twitter? Elon's taking over and celebrities having to pay a little money.
Greatest thing ever.
I think it's funny because it's basically his little play toy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's just disrupting the crud out of people, which I think's hilarious. It's a private company, so he doesn't have to answer to anybody.
Yeah.
I think he went out and got a little bit of investment backing on it. So I guess technically he has to answer them, but not really.
Yeah, no.
It's his deal. I'll say this. I've seen a lot of videos where people are going after Elon and like insinuating that he's dumb. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Elon Musk is not dumb. He's calculated in literally everything he does. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't bet against him making buckets of cash if and when he ever decides to sell Twitter.
He wants to make it more subscriber than
pay for service.
Subscriber base instead of sponsorships.
Yeah. And part of that is the sponsorships. Everything's became so political. If you have a sponsorship and they don't like something that the left said, then they pull their sponsorship. Or if you're a sponsor and they don't like something the right said, well, then they pull the sponsorship. So in today's world, sponsorships at that level have become pretty darn risky because you don't know when they're just going to back out. I mean, so, if Twitter's important to you, pay the $8
for the blue check mark.
Blue check mark.
Yeah. And I know there's a lot of people who would love to have that blue check mark.
What exactly does it mean?
Verifies.
Well, nothing. If you just got to pay for it to get one.
If you have to pay for it, I think.
I think it's a whole. This is what I say. This stuff is rich people problems.
Yeah.
We're talking about rich people problems. This is what we're talking about right now. I mean, I think it's.
I love all the firings he did. I thought that was great.
Well, I don't ever like when people get fired.
Oh, no, it was great.
I don't. I mean, me personally, I don't.
Here's why it was great. Here's exactly why it was great. You had, as soon as this president comes into office, who does he fire? He fires thousands of people that are working on the pipeline without any hesitation. Dump salt, sorry, see you later.
Just have to retrain.
All the Army people who refused to get the jab, guess what he did to them? He fired them, all right? And there was nobody talking about this. And then he fires a few executives from Twitter and everybody wants to go crazy about it. No, go find yourself a new job just like these other people did.
Well, while I don't think anybody should have been discharged from the military, when you join the military, you raise your right hand, and it's a little different animal than working for a private sector business. So I don't,
I don't disagree with that, but there was no outrage about it.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I don't like see anybody get laid off, downsized.
Yeah, pipeline workers gone. Sorry, but he said the other day, no more drilling. So there you go. If he has his way, you run over the whole thing.
Well, how'd this turn into a political conversation?
Because I told you I love that he fired the CEO and the
Facebook's
CFO.
laying off 11,000 people.
Well, yeah. I mean,
They had like 80-some-odd-thousand people working.
the first adversity little buddy's ever experienced in his life.
Oh, no, I got laid off for a whole year during COVID.
What are you talking about?
Talking about me?
No, I'm talking about
little buddy.
No, I'm talking about the founder of Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first adversity.
Oh, yeah.
See, if you followed along, you would know what we're talking about.
Oh, I was thinking about something
You were
else.
distracted, but no, but he's never faced any adversity.
Yeah.
I mean, so I saw he apologized. It was the wrong move, and I think that's good.
Tanya says, I'm ready for his phone to hit the market. No more data plans. What's this about?
I don't know.
Oh, he's got a new phone coming out. Yeah, I heard about this.
I do think that 100 years from now, 200 years from now, people are going to include him the way we talk about Einstein and all the great minds. I do believe
Hey,
that.
Ronnie, what's this phone deal?
I don't know much about it, but he's coming out with a new phone. And I guess, according to Tanya, that there's not going to be a plan to it. But yeah, I've seen a design on it. It's a pretty sweet phone. If anybody else has seen it, but it looks pretty sweet. He's coming up with all kinds of stuff, man.
Well,
he's got satellites in space right now for internet. I mean, this is crazy, the stuff he's doing.
No, I mean, the guy's freaking literally a genius.
And people are calling him idiots.
and he also is the most, you'd have to say the most successful businessman that we've seen up to this point. He's the richest man in the world.
Yep.
I just chuckle when people that are, just, working as a, what do you call those people at coffee shops?
Coffee shop groups?
No, the guys that work behind the thing.
Artistas?
Yeah. I saw an interview the other day. It was a young lady, and that's asked, what do you do? And she told him, and they said, what do you think, Elon Musk? Well, I think he's an idiot. I'm thinking, well, okay. I guess he's an idiot. I mean, you don't have to agree with him, but, I never thought we'd get to a place in our country where a big discussion was whether or not free speech should be allowed.
Yeah.
I mean, and then people always say, well, but just remember, you're not free of consequences for your speech. Well, then you don't have free speech.
Correct.
I mean, it's such a for an old man that was raised where free speech was the cornerstone of everything in our country. I mean, everything, right? Mm-hmm. And now people want free speech that fit their agenda or their beliefs, and nobody else should be able to talk. And I just think that's
Everything's political.
insane. Everything's political. I mean, I see too much of this. I see too much of even people. I've seen people in our town that I respect and I care about from the elections make statements where they've essentially called a large percentage of people that they go to church with, that they like, that are friends, stupid.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
I mean, refer to people that vote differently than them as, I think the comment was we need to pray for our enemies. So we're enemies now if everybody does. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, so
we'll touch on
crazy.
We'll touch on it in a second. So is it? Sarah's mocking me. She always.
Which Sarah?
At least she waits to do it in the public.
Barista? Yeah, I didn't correct you because I.
What did I say? Barista. Barista.
It wasn't right. Whatever you said.
Well, yeah, that's okay.
But
Jesus didn't die for perfect people.
It's much like the punctuational errors that were discovered after we paid a lot of money for proofreading. But I'll get over that.
Phil, you're bending it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. But you just got to deal with it and move on.
Will you sign that one?
It's got errors. Yes.
Thank you, Sarah.
What'd Sarah say?
Text me next time. I put it out in the public like that. But,
Putting those satellites all over the world so the phone will work anywhere.
That's the
supposedly, yeah.
The plan.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, Phil just got an iPhone 4 last week. So he doesn't know.
Well, the flip phone broke and I couldn't get a replacement part. But
right.
But I can tell you this. I'm not going to bet against Elon Musk.
No.
Ever.
The Guthrie Spot says, Phil, congratulations on the book.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Appreciate Guthrie Spot checking in with us this evening.
G-Spot.
It's your brother.
Have you not taken this off Facebook yet? We're still on news page?
Yeah, still on news page.
Oh, that's because Grant took away 6 of our subscribers last week.
Yeah, we don't have enough subscribers yet on YouTube.
It's Grant's fault.
Also, we're Second Banana Media is also on Facebook. So
It is. Yeah.
That's right.
like that page.
That's right.
And eventually
That's
it'll be
right.
on there and off of Guthrie News page.
Yep.
Eventually.
Yep.
So the elections across the nation in Oklahoma happened yesterday. And if you voted for all Republicans in Oklahoma, they all won. I think all the judges, won as well. So Governor Kevin Stitt, reelected for his second and final term as governor, got 55% of the vote. Phil lost.
55.5.
3-6.
No, it was 55.6, wasn't it?
I saw 55.5 last I saw.
Well, if it's 5 or higher, you round up. Everybody knows that.
But
and you still lost by a point.
You said, yeah, you did.
There was actually controversy at the coffee shop today on what the actual bet was.
Go ahead.
I said would win by 7 to 10 points. He beat Joy by, 15?
Yeah, it wasn't even
Points.
close.
But it's overall.
Well, no, then Chris, the most political man I've ever met in my life in the state of Oklahoma,
Knock it off.
said,
No cap.
I mean,
That's cap.
Well,
No
six,
cap.
Six out, he only had 3 losses yesterday. But anyway,
And so he sat on the opposite side of the table today.
55. I'm on the right side. 55.45.
oh, it's 55%. Then you round down.
So you lost by 2 points.
No, technically,
1.55.
you can make an argument that I won. You can make an argument that I lost. It all depends on how you interpreted the statement. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
you could,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I, in my heart, when I said it, I meant I thought he would win with at
57%.
least 57%.
Yeah.
So
It's an L.
I was closer than a lot of people.
Yep. I had him in that 7 to 10 range as well.
Yeah.
And second term there, and of course the other controversial, or
Controversial about it.
not controversial, but back and forth. A lot of
The
discussion.
comments on Facebook seemed pretty controversial.
Yeah,
But again, it wasn't even close.
No.
I mean, I know
doesn't mean
it's
it
not-
wasn't controversial.
It's not controversial at all. It wasn't even close.
the back and forth debates and
Yeah.
what
Well,
side.
there's 494,000 people that would disagree with you, Ronnie.
And how many would agree with me?
649,000.
Would agree with you?
But I'm never going to discount 500,000 Oklahomans.
Exactly. And we're talking about the state superintendent of
their opinion
public
matters.
instruction,
Yeah,
Ryan
so
Walters.
Saying, I'm okay. I see where
No,
we're
no, no. I'm just saying I wouldn't.
Joy Hoffmeister terms out. You can run for 2 terms for this. She terms out. Ryan Walters, the Republican, wins it with 56.78% of the vote. Jenna Nelson, the Democrat, was able to get 43.22%. Over 1.1 million people voted in that race alone there. But I would just say this. I would say now that Ryan Walters and Kevin Stitt are in office, it's now, we always hear about improving education. They have 4 years to work on that. How far can they improve? I don't know, but it is them. I think it's very important that Ryan Walters and Kevin Stitt try to reunite the teachers and groups and all that stuff to try to come together. The division needs to stop.
Yep.
And whether that can happen, it cannot happen overnight. It cannot happen in a month. But I think over time, Ryan Walters needs to begin that process of doing that. And also the teachers have also got to work with that as well. It's not a one-way street with either one, but I think as the elected superintendent of public schools of the state of Oklahoma, I think he has a big responsibility to try and put that together. How that is, and not everyone's going to agree with it, just because of the way we are now. But I think that's his big hurdle in front of him, is try to go from that. Can that happen? Did he go too far? I don't know, but both sides need to not necessarily agree on everything, but they need to come together and work for what they're all in it to do, is for students.
I just remember the good old days when after the election was over, friendships weren't lost.
Yeah.
People adults weren't calling each other stupid and idiots and enemies and, woke or what's the one that everybody likes to say, a sheep. We got all these stupid rhino. We got all these, just in my opinion, stupid labels that we put on each other. I know people that were very adamant that they didn't want Ryan Walters in. I know people that were teachers that were for Ryan Walters. So I think that's an unfair thing, because I've talked to several teachers that I'm sick and tired of everybody just assuming all teachers were against Ryan Walters, because they weren't.
Yeah.
Now, but my position is I want everybody to vote who they think is going to do the best job. Cast your ballot.
That's why you have elections.
Once it's done, it's over. To your point, let's move forward. And I'll say this: Ryan Walters' position, can change nothing by himself.
If he wants vouchers, he's got to have a bunch of state representatives and a lot of state senators come together.
Can change nothing. Just like if Jenna had been elected, she could have changed nothing without a vote of the representatives. And people say, well, they can do this. Well, okay, they have a board.
Yeah.
But it's just, I just hate when people try to make it sound like if Jenna was elected, then we're going to get all these liberal things that are automatically going to happen. And I hate when people say if Ryan's was elected, well, he's going to defund. So you think public schools are just going to go out of business?
Yeah.
They're just going to go away? I mean, they're not. I mean, it's insanity. And these are all people that we care about.
Yeah, of course, the big discussion was vouchers. And I can tell you that's going to go through the Senate first, and the Speaker of the House has said
I don't think he'll ever get heard.
He will not even listen to that part, and he's got 2 years. So that discussion. So that's and if Ryan Walters and Kevin Stitt want that, then they're going to have to work with people. They're going to have to work with legislators. They're going to have to work with senators. They're going to have to work with people.
Right. They don't get to just make the decision on a Tuesday, and on next Wednesday it's the law now.
Yeah. The bad thing about that, as far as the Republicans are concerned, is they were woke. They were both sides.
Yes.
Political. Joe Biden. Joey and Jenna or Joe Biden.
Has Joey ever talked to Joe Biden?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would
if
doubt.
she has, probably on a phone call here recently, because she was a Democratic candidate. But. And I'm going to tell you, Joy had one of the funniest commercials I saw when she said, I know how to put Joe Biden and Kevin Stitt in timeout if they need to be. And I thought that was funny and creative and good. And listen, Joy Hoffmeister, you haven't heard the last of Joy. Very sharp lady, very sharp individual. I think she has developed a taste for politics. I think she likes it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You're running for governor.
But I know you guys really believe that's where she's going to run next.
Tulsa mayor?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, be Tulsa mayor. And, she's a longtime Oklahoman that's provided a lot of public service, and that should be applauded. I'm tired of everybody we're just villainizing everybody and everything, and it's got to be our enemy, and they're horrible. And Ryan Walters chose to be a school teacher. He was a school teacher for several years. He was a finalist to be Teacher of the Year.
Runner-up.
But
not only finalist, a runner-up.
But he was a runner-up. Jenna was Teacher of the Year, correct?
She was.
And I'm sure is a good person. And so we just attack. I just think it's ugly. I think it's disgusting. I think it's stupid.
How's that go away? How's that go away?
Adults need to start acting like darn adults. And not stirring the pot every time there's a comment made.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first step.
Because one person say, here comes the red wave, and the others then they mock that one. Then I don't know how it ever fixes itself.
Well, it's just like Cousin Nate, and I love Cousin Nate. Guess what his comment is? She would fit in perfect in Tulsa.
Yeah.
I mean, all due respect, Cousin Nate, I love you. I'd take a butt whipping for you.
Yeah.
But that's the exact stuff I'm talking about. You can have a political opinion, and not everything doesn't have to be with a little bit of a hook or a little bit of a twist of the screw. It drives me nuts. Ronnie's being quiet because Ronnie totally disagrees with me.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Not always.
Well, about 90% of what I just said, you do.
Nah.
And that's okay. My point is, that's okay.
I agree with Matt Hattie on her comment. I hate talk politics with people because they can never comprehend why I'm right. I mean, that's right. I mean, that's exactly right.
Well, let me ask you this. Did former President Trump hurt the midterms or help the midterms?
I don't think he hurt them.
This is where all the name calling, all that.
I mean,
it definitely
100%.
It definitely didn't go as planned. There's no doubt. I mean, backing Dr. Oz or whatever in Pennsylvania was just a terrible idea. I mean,
and did you hear what he came out and said today?
Yeah, I saw that.
He threw his wife under the bus.
Well, no. He did not publicly say that. According to reports,
I don't know what you're
somebody
talking
heard that. No.
know what you're talking
He
about.
did not come out publicly and say that. The reporter said through their sources, he said that. So, again, we've been hearing sources about Donald Trump for the past 6 years, all right? So let's just not jump to automatically say, oh, he did say that, because he did not publicly say that.
I will just say this. I've heard him be a jerk to people enough times to not be surprised if he said that. And I voted for the man twice. Okay? Be very clear about
I know
that.
you did.
But I'm just telling you.
I'm definitely not going to go off what somebody in the media says.
But anybody, well, see, and that's part of our challenge too, because then we have people, they believe this media, but not this media.
I don't believe any of the media.
Whatever their agenda fits.
Whatever their agenda fits.
I think Fox is a very liberal.
So where do you go to get your information?
Got their news page.
Huh?
Got their news page.
Got their news page, don't touch
Good
that
answer.
stuff.
Well, I mean, because their news page bestseller.
Bestseller.
right there. So,
I like what G.F. Guthrie said. Focus on policy, not personality.
yep.
Yeah.
Matt Hattie says that should have been in the book, Phil. Adults need to be adults.
Well, I think it is in there actually, but there's, or it's alluded to, but and listen, I'm not sitting there saying I'm one of the world's worst. We all get caught up in emotion.
Sure.
I will say this. I don't know how anybody, and I'm not saying the man or his politics, I don't know how anybody can vote for somebody who literally right now, and I feel horrible for him, cannot complete a complete sentence. And I'm obviously talking about Mr. Fetterman in Pennsylvania.
Oh, not Biden?
I mean, okay, and that's what I'm talking about right there.
No,
you just did it.
You seriously.
You just did it.
He cannot seriously comprehend anything.
I don't disagree.
Okay, then so why are you attacking me?
I didn't attack you.
I made a factual statement that everybody in this world would agree with me.
I just said Fetterman. You said, oh, not Biden.
I seriously thought you were going to say Biden.
Fetterman's who I'm talking about. He just had a stroke right back in June.
Yeah.
Is this the Pennsylvania guy?
Yeah.
He won, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I think part of that is because Dr. Oz looked like a creepy uncle.
No, and again, and I think
that's part of it.
That's where the Republicans were wrong. They went in and they got unelectable people. I mean, quality of candidate actually matters. If you see the footprint that DeSantis did in Florida, he created a election police force. He requires ID. He does all these things to protect the vote integrity. And guess what happened to all the Republicans? They destroyed everybody in Florida. He won by 20-something points. He turned counties that never have been blue ever, and he turned them red because
Who's this?
DeSantis.
Yeah.
That is the platform that if you're a Republican, that's who you need. That's who you
So
need
would
to
you rather
follow.
have DeSantis or Trump run for president?
After last night, DeSantis.
Okay.
Trump's probably going to make the announcement.
He has the path.
Trump does not have it in his fiber to not run for president.
Does not, yeah.
He cannot walk away.
He's running.
Therefore, it's gonna
he's
get ugly
announcing it
again.
Tuesday. He's running.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think if DeSantis ran, it would be a rout. And I think if Trump runs, I don't think Trump can be elected. And there's a variety of reasons why I think.
Well, again, it depends who his opponent is on the other side.
And I like Trump's policies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
We can-
it's just, yeah.
Yeah, you appreciate Trumpism. You just don't like Trump.
Because I think he's.
No.
He acts like a 4-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. His policies are
everything.
good.
Yeah.
But the person,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine. A lot of people say that.
Yeah.
And we could probably look into that next Wednesday if the Trump discussion comes
Is there
up
any
on
truth
Tuesday.
to what Ryan said?
No, that's Cap.
Well, you going to put it up there for everybody to see?
Oh, that's if you want to run for city council.
Yeah, here it comes, Ron.
If you want to run for city council in December, that's when you would be able to file.
Right.
I need to file in December.
Yep.
What ward would you be in?
He doesn't know.
Okay.
17.
17.
17.
That's 17.
That's Chris Bryant's old number.
He's a
right?
little off.
A little off.
Can you wear a Cubs hat in these meetings?
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. There's a council member who wear hats.
It's not a big
I'm
deal.
in.
Chris, if you were to run, what would you be in? What city council ward would you be in?
Well, you can be if you want to run for mayor. You can be
it's open.
Oh.
You would be a good mayor.
You'd be a great mayor.
You would be a good mayor.
I'd take a lot of pictures,
No, you'd be a good
sign
mayor.
documents.
You do all that right now.
Yeah, like
You're comfortable
this
with
feeds
raising
your ego
taxes,
perfectly.
I do not raise
No, he's
taxes.
comfortable with raising taxes with his board he's on at the county now.
He'd
He'd have to resign from that.
He believes in
I
taxes.
would have to resign from the excise board.
I got it. Yeah. So you've given us a little thought. You've looked into that.
Well, it's when I went through my training.
Let's get to the important.
So who would I run against?
Well, whoever files.
Yeah. Are you talking about the incumbent? Look, if you were to run against the incumbent,
Who would I run against?
you would run against Jeff or
Bothroyd.
or Brian, right?
Jeff or Brian.
So you would probably run against James.
I think you're District 1 or Ward 1.
Would it be James or Dawn?
No, Dawn's Ward 3.
Okay.
Dang, I could
Ward
beat
2 with me.
I could beat
Yeah.
Don.
Oh boy.
See, here you go. Put your money where your mouth is.
Come on, big boy.
I'm trying to get a reaction out of you right now.
Yeah.
Come on, big boy.
Ward 1 would be James and Jim Case.
Jim Case.
Okay. No.
Got anything to say about those two?
But you would be able to
Hedge him
file in December.
There was a good barbecue bash like a couple weeks ago too. The barbecue bash. It was so good.
Ryan
original.
Cotting says Mayor Chris has a ring to it.
It does. No, think about it. Everybody knows you already, right?
Well,
We've had this talk for
I don't know
like
about
25 years.
I don't know about that because I like
We really have.
I go to Walmart parades and I don't know.
Well, that's because you're not approachable.
That's
not
true.
approachable.
You'd have to work on that.
That's not cap.
That's not cap?
No cap. Yeah. Yeah. No cap.
Started back in high school.
Very.
If you ask my wife, I'm very approachable.
Go ahead. Share story.
I'm a very but Mayor Chris does have a great
does
ring
have
to
a
it.
ring
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Yeah, I would never run for office for a variety of reasons.
Yeah. I don't think you get past the background check.
Mayor Tanya
cousins don't
says,
punish
please, cousins, don't punish yourself and run for city council.
Who said that?
Tanya.
Oh.
We would
Yeah.
lose half our friends, I guess, if we did that.
Half?
Well,
Ronnie can't afford to lose two people.
that bring me down to about 2.5.
Sarah.
No, it's family. Family.
Oh,
don't count.
family.
Family
Okay,
don't count.
never
Yeah.
mind. No, I would never run for.
That's cap, Sarah. That's cap, Sarah.
And I think Nate's 100% correct.
GF Guthrie says, will Chris give us green trash cans if he becomes mayor? He might just have 2 votes already. To answer your question, whatever is best to save money for the city, if it's for green trash cans, then
Perfect.
absolutely.
He's a perfect
Yes, by the way, thinking about these things, I'm telling you, he's going to run for office. someday.
Whatever the people want.
Already got a vote, too. Already got a vote.
You are at, oh boy, stop it. He is needed on the excise board is a text I just got.
Cousin Nate says Sam would never let that happen.
That's no cap.
Wait a second.
Sarah says I'm completely approachable.
Guthrie spot. I'm very approachable as well.
Am I approachable?
Yes. We're all approachable. I don't know where you. I'm not.
Well, it's what people have told me.
We're not doing that again.
No, I thought we were telling the truth to each other starting tonight.
Starting tonight, not last week, but tonight. You were getting
Chris
text
kissing
messages.
hands,
Ooh.
shaking babies.
Ooh.
I think that might be. Oh, I hope that's backwards.
Yeah, that's yeah. Guthrie spot's a little.
That's not good. That's not good.
See, look at that.
Sarah
what we
says
got?
Ronnie's completely unapproachable.
Unapproachable.
She misspelled it.
Unapproachable. I'm
reading
very
the book.
approachable.
Yeah. And then I got a vote for Matt Hattie, and then
Of course. Yeah, of course.
We know
Yeah.
that.
and then Phil and Sarah said, Phil, you're intimidating.
I'm not intimidating.
Only when he
Sarah
wants to
didn't
be.
say that.
She did say that. Put it up on the board, Chris.
Hold on, Josh Seabold, Phil for city council. He's wanting headlines on that one. Seabold wants headlines.
No, he's looking for people to save.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of people head to church if I get in there.
Yeah. Sarah says, Phil, you're intimidating.
I'm not intimidating.
Only when they disagree
She is
with
scared to have meetings with you because she's intimidated by you.
you. Wow, Phil.
She's one of my favorite people in the world.
Well, you need to treat her better, apparently.
What? I don't treat Sarah poorly.
And just by the way,
Oh boy.
just my kids, how much they think about you, Phil. I'm leaving the house, and Corbin goes, "Where are you going, Dad?" I said, "I'm going to go do the podcast." Okay, do not do anything mean to Phil, please.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
Kent says, Ronnie's not approachable. That's why Guthrie's head football coach takes the mic from him.
He's a little weak. He's got weak mic game.
Can you not tell I worked with this guy?
He's got weak mic game.
You can not tell I've known this guy for almost 20 years now because he knows exactly what to say.
He's got weak mic game. He does have weak mic game.
Sarah says, Phil, not that I know you now.
Oh, not now that I know. Thank you, Sarah. Making me. That was
Before
quite
I knew
upset.
before I knew you.
Oh, Sarah said that's cat.
Well, if you're bald, big, and you have a big mouth and talk loud, people make assumptions.
Kent says, Phil for jury duty.
Oh God, I want to serve on jury duty so bad. Have we talked about that on
Yes,
the show?
we have.
Have we?
Yes, we have.
When did we?
Like 2 weeks ago, we talked about it.
Did we?
Eric says Phil's approachable. I think you're
Now, you want to talk about
approachable.
if you don't know Eric, he is very unapproachable.
No, he's
oh,
not.
yes, he is. Yes,
What?
he is.
Oh, that's
if,
BS.
If you do not know Eric,
That is not true at all.
Sarah, tell me I'm right.
I don't know him.
He's
I met him
approachable.
over
He's- no,
last
no,
several
no.
months, and I thought he was very approachable.
No.
Eric wants me to be a judge. Now, there's a thought.
Oh dear God.
You gotta go to law school to be a judge.
I don't think.
Are there some places I don't have to go to law school?
Judges?
I think there's some judges like a city
Special.
judge or some kind of special judge where you don't have to have a law degree.
Phil and Chris are approachable.
approachable?
I haven't met Ronnie yet.
Oh,
Well, Scott,
Thanks,
you
Scott.
need a little introduction. Then this
Phil
is
for judge?
the greatest
I
thing
want to be
ever.
a judge. That'd be fun to be a judge, and I want to serve on. I want to serve on jury duty too. Can I ever make the cut?
I don't think I make the cut anymore, but I've served on the jury duty before.
Oh, yeah, you got it wrong.
Yeah, I got that one right.
That was wrong. Yeah, I would agree, with Phil, on that one.
You don't even know what it was.
I know
Sad
exactly.
day.
We literally talked about this 2
Oh, did
weeks
we?
ago.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we did. Now that we keep talking, I think
okay.
we did bring this up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Eric is very approachable.
Got to come from Cody Knox. All right.
You remember now?
No, somebody said something.
We're not putting that out.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We're on Guthrie stage.
No.
He is.
When we hit the
Put that
end
up.
of the
Somebody on here
no.
thinks they're very approachable.
We're not bringing that. Stephen Haga, our great EM1 emergency manager. Phil bought,
No, he's all choked up.
Phil bought me lunch before. He's not scary, just a big old teddy bear.
Thank you, Stephen. We got to know each other.
I've seen teddy bear side.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen intimidating side.
And Tim, when? That's, I don't buy
When
that.
you're trying, yeah, I've seen it. I don't need to get any further into it, but
Haven't, do I?
oh yeah.
Is it though when I decide I'm going to be that? Do I make a conscious decision, or does it just happen?
No, it happens.
So it just happens.
It happens sometimes.
So I'm not intentionally trying to be that way.
Sometimes, but not most of the time. It's
When am I intentionally that way? Can you give me one example?
we'll have to wait.
Off
Yeah,
break.
It's
Do we have a
doesn't
break?
mean it's
break.
wrong. You're just expressing what you think.
Well, that's passion. That's not intimidation.
Passion. There you go. I couldn't remember.
Great word. It's a
No,
great
it
word.
is.
It's a great word.
I bought a lot of people lunch in town. A lot of them it wasn't on by my choice.
Thanks
but
for lunch on Tuesday. Appreciate that, Phil.
$200 bowl of chili on Tuesday. That was great.
You guys go.
That's
Did you guys go downstairs?
No. We went to the
no.
big spender place. Yeah, Phil got cheated again. Happens a lot. And then I realized I missed my opportunity to pick today.
Yeah.
Now, do I get back in the rotation?
It didn't work for me that way. Rules are made up when I.
Well, that's not
have
very
to.
fair.
I know. I don't know whose turn it is. I wasn't able to attend today.
I will not be at a local lunch tomorrow. I've got an engagement tomorrow with fancy friends.
Phil, you have put more hours in this week than you had the last 2.5 years.
It's been a real thing.
He's been working hard the last
Last
2 or 3 weeks.
last 3
Like
weeks.
last
He's only
month,
called me
for
like
sure.
45 times this week.
Yeah, it's been way down.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't get phone calls no more. He's gone back to you.
You do too.
Oh, yeah, he did call me the other day.
On
Why
purpose.
are you trying to push this agenda that I'm not a nice guy?
Who never said you're nice guy? I said Sarah just says you're the one who's intimidating, not me.
No.
That was before she
Or
knew
she
Phil.
knew me.
So that proves my point that people who do not know you, they think you're intimidating, and then you're therefore unapproachable
No, I
for
think
people
that
who do not know you.
No, I don't think people think I'm intimidating. I think people think I'm a big mouth and they think I'm a jerk. I don't think they think I'm
Anybody who has a bald head, they are intimidating. They
King Kong Bundy.
They initially mean they think they're mean.
King Kong. He's in heaven.
Rest in peace.
I like to think.
Blake wants to know where is lunch tomorrow to be determined.
Not a sponsor, probably.
Probably not.
Oh, Christy Callens is on. Hi, Christy.
Hey, Christy.
We love us some Christy, mother
Absolutely.
of one Hall of
State
Famer
champions.
and one future
Yep,
Hall of Famer.
absolutely.
I'll go ahead and put that out there because if he doesn't get in, we're shutting the Hall of Fame down.
Before our open mic podcast, we had our high school huddle show. You can always go back to the Second Banana Media YouTube page and check out all the archive shows of this show, as well as the high school huddle shows. And also, we're on all the whatever your favorite podcast platform. If you don't want to look at us and you just want to hear us,
Why would people not want to look at it?
I got to keep it out there, fair and balanced.
All
But you definitely can listen on your favorite podcast platform, on iHeartMedia, Apple, Spotify, Google, all those stuff. So we're on there. to check us out there. But Kent says Muskogee lost to Stilley last week by 17, but still got the first week bye. That's correct.
It's because they were undefeated until last week.
12 of the 14 teams in 6A.
Everybody gets to go to the playoffs. 12
of the 14 teams in 6A1 and 12 out of the 14 teams in 6A2 make the playoffs. So the top 2 teams in each district, four total teams get a bye. So that's why they get the host there.
And I don't want this to go unread. Do you have Scott's comment?
Right there it is.
Marine Corps birthday tomorrow. Hoorah. Semper Fi, Mr. Marines.
Okay.
Appreciate all the Marines out there.
Cody said you're unapproachable.
Huh?
Cody said you're unapproachable.
Cody who?
Cody Knox.
Where? I don't
YouTube.
see that.
The YouTubes.
Oh, yeah. He says that before knowing you, Phil, I thought you were unapproachable.
What I'm saying. Before people know you, you're unapproachable. Just like me, when people before they know me, they think I'm unapproachable.
So does that mean I've got to make the effort to go up and approach them?
I can tell you, Phil.
Which you don't have no problem doing that. You do a good job with that.
No, I can tell you, Phil is very approachable.
Well, yeah, now that you know him, of course.
No, I've seen it. He can be a complete stranger.
Yeah.
And he'll go, hey, so what are you in town for?
Yeah.
Does it all the time.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite is when we're in a restaurant and you'll have that talk where about 4 people go, I swear to God, I know who that guy is. You know what I'm getting ready to say?
Oh, yeah. I was
and
embarrassed.
I'll go, well, you guys know who that guy is? No, so I'll be right back. I gotta walk over and say, hey, there's a bunch of guys. We don't know who you are. We think we do, but we don't know. Do we know you?
So
Chris.
Ryan says, so Phil for council and Chris for mayor.
What about Ronnie? Can Ronnie not run for council?
All 3 of us could. Oh. If one of us.
Cousin Nate, wait. And where does Cousin Nate live?
Ward 3.
17.
So we could, would they have to run against each other? Or would that be?
No.
We'd have to run against each other.
No, one of us can be council, one can be mayor.
And then Cousin Nate could join in.
Ward 3. He'd be
Ward
Ward 3.
He can eat.
That's 4
He
votes.
can beat Don easy.
That's 4 votes.
Wow.
I'll pay the registrations.
That's probably illegal, Phil. You don't want
It is.
Don't say
Oh,
that.
never mind. That was a joke.
Is that campaign finance?
That's not a good start.
Wait, so there's rules?
Paid and bought for already.
There is
That's
rules?
not good.
There's rules? Oh, okay.
We would have a lot of executive sessions. Phil, we can't do that.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow, I never thought. Yeah, Ronnie, Phil, me, and Cousin Nate all could run for city council.
God, that would be fun.
Man, we just.
I have one other person that I'd like to run. They never will.
2, 1. Well, they would have to compete against one of us 4.
What about no matter what, right? Okay. And there's only 1 per ward?
2 per ward. Yeah, they could.
I hereby nominate Jaden Chappell for city council.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I'll subscribe to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Smart young man. But technically, though, is mayor the boss?
Phil,
Yeah.
as all 7 city council members all have 1 vote, that one doesn't supersede the other.
But who kind of runs the meetings and stuff?
The mayor runs the meetings, yes. He
Well, that'd be good
gavels
for
in,
you.
gavels out.
That'd be good for you. He could do that.
I now call in the special
Jeez, that was
city
a little
council meeting.
aggressive the way you hit that table.
Well, you do it all the time.
People are going, well, that's
I was
a
gaveling-
nervous twitch.
I was gaveling out, so.
Nate says he'd have the shortest term in city council history. I don't know. There was a real short one about 5-6 years ago. That didn't
Yeah,
last
there's
a
some
whole
short
long.
ones, yeah. Blake asked, how do you watch the playoff game online, or can you?
Oh.
Thanks for asking. Guthrie travels to Elgin this Friday night for the first round of the playoffs. Not a gimme. Either team can win that game. Both teams are 8-2 on the year. Guthrie a little bit more of a tougher schedule than Elgin, but Elgin played Midwest City tough. They played Lawton MacArthur tough. They are a very good team. First year to be in 5A. They are the smallest school in 5A. And their city is only like 3,000. Okay, let's call it 3,500 people. Guthrie has 11,000 people. So Guthrie's 3 times the size as far as people. is
First
concerned
year in
compared to
5A
Elgin.
in football?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We played them last spring in baseball. Were they not 5A?
Well, you can still play outside of.
Oh, no, I understand that, but
It wasn't in the
I said in
playoffs,
football.
right?
Yeah. In playoffs, but anyway, they have a huge school district just like Guthrie does as far as miles and boundaries. So
Wait, so we couldn't be together if we're all on city council?
no, we can right here. This is not a quorum.
Cousin Nate couldn't swing by?
Probably not. Well, you know what? Reality, he could. We just couldn't talk about city
City business.
Yes. But it wouldn't look good because then someone would come attack us.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh yeah, we can handle that.
Yeah,
that's
no
not
big deal.
that's not an issue.
Well, I'm just telling you what would happen.
Right.
yeah,
right,
no, don't
right.
care.
Huh.
Okay, that's
Ryan says I'm still second banana. Phil'd still be second banana. You know, Chris didn't have any friends till I moved to town and started introducing them to people.
That's Cap.
Can just go with it.
Good.
Go with it.
Well, I mean, I don't think he has as many friends until you got here.
That's better.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm catching up.
he's hard to be friends with.
He's not approachable.
Yeah, I mean,
Who's not?
We're back on you.
if you
I'm
need,
very approachable.
if you need any help, they're not going to call Chris. I promise you that.
I don't know if you guys have heard or not.
I
but
helped you today carrying that table.
because I
did
did
too.
because I'm injured.
Because he no-showed.
Because he did almost know.
Oh, excuse me. Lots of stuff happened this week, and I want to go see my mama today. That's what I was doing. I was
Last
seeing
time
my
you saw
mama.
I saw her last Friday.
There you go.
Son of the year.
What were we talking about?
Is your room still got all your stuff in it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
So she's a shrine to you?
Yeah,
too?
there's 2 shrines in there, no doubt.
2 shrines. The boys? Just the boys get the shrines?
Correct.
Scott
sister's asleep.
says, I can't believe you guys saying Phil's unapproachable.
Thank you, Scott.
Stephen Haga, back to the city council, says, but then all you couldn't be together. Oh, that was to be a quorum. Yeah. We discussed that.
What, who's rusted? What? Okay. I think I'm being. Did you see that?
No, I'm make sure I don't miss anybody's comments. I want to get out there. Jim Guthrie, city council meetings can be more like open mic podcast. First official act, gummy eating contest.
He's still on this. Oh, you don't want to do trash cans first, Jim Guthrie?
Maddie says Guthrie's population hasn't really changed since 1907. That's exactly right. When they first came in, it's about 10,000 people. Now
There's 11,000.
it's 11,000.
So it's changed.
Well,
It's almost a 10%
That's a smart. Hey,
bump.
that's a smart person right there.
over 100 and how many years? 15 years?
10% growth. Well, listen, I got a bone to pick with little Miss Hattie.
Hey,
Maddie,
that's my
Maddie.
one vote I got so far. Right?
Jeez.
Be respectful here.
Told me I was an SEC homer. Where did she get that?
I don't know. She's gonna be a 30-yard, or he or she's gonna be on
He or
30-yard
she?
line.
No, I'm not sure.
They
It's
give
gonna
it
be
away
on 30-yard
earlier.
line.
I can't remember. They give it away earlier. I can't remember which one it was. Rustin Burst. Hey, good to see you, Rustin, on here.
You know Rustin?
Okie living his best life in Texas.
Do you know
that's,
Rustin?
that's impossible. You can't live your best life if you're in Texas.
Hatred.
Absolutely.
Hatred. Absolute hatred.
No, you're not getting that vote.
Well, he's in Texas. I don't need his vote, right?
What if he moves back?
Well, then
he has
I'll tell
family
him.
here.
Then he'll be living his best life.
What if he has? Yeah. What if he's related to half the
Well,
town?
they're living their best life here in Oklahoma, thanks to people like me.
You
in Guthrie,
started out by
Oklahoma.
insulting a loved one.
I did not insult him.
It's not a good start.
You can't live your best life if you're living in Texas.
Sure, you can.
No, you can't. Nobody likes Texas.
That's not true.
That's Cap.
That's cap.
That's Cap. Okay, you're right. That's Cap.
Okay.
Moving on.
Chris, you look a little dumbfounded right now. What's wrong? Are you thinking about all the people that said you weren't approachable? Is that what's bothering you?
No, I'm very approachable.
Yeah, he's not very approachable.
No.
Okay. Do you really think you're approachable by all
yes,
people?
Yes.
Because you're not.
Yeah.
Well, that's if someone. So what's mean not approachable? Like you come up and talk to you. You're
So
gonna-
somebody that doesn't know you, hasn't met you, but knows you, right? They know who you are,
right.
but they don't have like a relationship
Right,
with
right.
you. And you were on the street, just walking down the street, or you were getting ready to set up to do a parade.
Okay.
They wouldn't just walk up and introduce themselves to you.
Why is that?
I don't know. Putting off
You
a little
tell
bit
us.
of
It
a,
happens. It happens often, actually.
you're putting off a little bit of a. What's the right way to say this?
Can't say it. We can't say it that way.
Putting off a little bit of a vibe.
Yeah.
Putting off a vibe.
Yep.
I talk to everyone who's come up and talks to me.
Do you ever go initiate conversations?
No.
If I'm setting up for the parade,
No.
Okay.
Cap. We need a sponsor, by the way.
I'm not a real talkative person
People
to
person?
begin with.
Well, neither am I. But I'm very approachable.
I don't know. Oh, Scott Russell, I totally felt comfortable approaching Chris and introducing myself.
Yeah, that's a perfect example.
No, I'm just telling you what people have told Ronnie and I.
Here we go. Here we go.
Why does he always get mad at us?
No, here we go. I ain't falling for this
Just
one.
telling
again.
you.
No. You have people.
Oh, no, I was getting texts from people saying, hey, who's that person that doesn't? So good.
Trying to make me out to be the bad
So
person.
good. That was awesome.
Had a great conversation with Scott.
Yeah, Scott's a good guy. I think Chris is very approachable. I think Ronnie's very approachable. And according to Chris, I am approachable. According to you, I'm Attila the Hun. So
I think you're approachable. I have no problem approaching you.
well, no, you never did.
I've always been approachable.
Yeah, you have.
In fact, I think that's one of my best qualities.
Chris just needs to grow a mustache. That will make him approachable.
I can't grow a mustache.
That's no cap there. Yeah.
I cannot, which is good because I don't like shaving. Although I'm starting to.
Oh, here we go.
I'm starting to get into the habit of shaving more and more because.
You want it to grow in.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't like shaving.
Everybody asks.
I'm glad I don't.
I had one of my kids asked, Dad, why do you grow this? I said, because I can't grow this without looking like a serial killer.
Chris, I do in fact can grow a beard. But
Yeah, no,
I do not.
I'm 100% opposite of that.
I do not.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I do not like to shave, and therefore that's why I have a beard. I do not have to shave.
I'd probably be that way.
What time do you get out of bed every morning?
Oh gosh, I got up early today. I got up early last 2 days.
9:30?
No. I was up at 7 or before 7 today.
Out of bed, functioning,
Took the kids to school.
contributing to society.
Yep. Took the
Did
kids
you
to school.
come home and go back and take a nap?
Nope. Went to chamber.
What'd you do for that hour window after you took kids to school?
Was on TikTok.
TikTok.
And then I had a little breakfast.
You guys haven't asked me about TikTok lately.
Well, you're not on it no more,
That's right.
so I don't need to send you anything no more.
Back to me.
Oh, sorry.
Enough about us. What do you think about me? Yeah.
I have never grown hair like right in this area, ever. I mean, it's patchy if I don't, but never.
Did he say Apache? No, what did he? What did he say?
I said
So-
patch.
Apache. I thought you said.
We can say that we're Indians.
Oh boy.
How?
Chris is getting very nervous right now.
Tribal.
We're tribal. We're Indians.
But yeah, no.
Oh, good. Cousin Nate's going to call and wake you up when he gets up.
Oh no. He ain't calling me at 2:00 in the morning.
Cousin Nate's getting up in an hour and 12 minutes. He got to get to bed.
That's why he can't work with us on Fridays because he gets up too early.
That'd been so much fun.
Oh, here's another clue.
What's that?
Matt Hattie, Golden Chick drive-through is very approachable.
Ooh. Maybe she's being right, but maybe she works there.
It is very approachable. We had Golden Chick on Monday night.
Drive through?
Yes.
Who goes and picks it up?
Actually,
The family go?
Family goes, yes.
The whole family or just you and
even
the bride?
Max and Dax made the trip.
You let Dax get off the chain in the backyard?
He's not on a chain.
Oh, it's on a chain.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I had to get him off the leash whenever we went
yeah.
sprayed back there one day and take him inside. Good thing I know his passcode to his garage.
Should we put it up? I probably shouldn't publish
Kent
that.
says, at Connor's birthday party, I was able to have a conversation with Rhonda, but can't say that I spoke with Chris.
And like I said, Chris was not there
Wait, who
per
was
usual.
there? Kent was there?
At Connor's birthday party. Yeah,
Oh, in Ohio.
This worked in Kansas. Yeah.
Oh, and Chris didn't go to the birthday party?
No.
In Ohio,
No, in Kansas. He never made it up to Kansas.
Maybe we should dissect that a little bit.
Oh, you want to see this picture of Kent whenever
Yeah.
at Connor's birthday party?
let me see it.
I took this picture.
boy.
so funny.
He's giggling.
We
there's
buried
nothing wrong.
the lead of the week. We haven't got to the real headline this week. We'll get to that here in a second.
Right here. That's he saw Connor's birthday cake. Can't zoom in.
Where'd he go?
What are you doing, Phil?
It's the way it was. The way it was.
Look how happy he is.
He's thrilled.
He saw Connor's
so happy.
he saw Connor's birthday cake and was just so excited.
He's giddy.
Oh boy, you should have seen him. He was giddy when that big old nice birthday cake came out.
So Kent's number is 81.
Oh, boy.
That's a Tulsa. That's a Tulsa Muskogee area number, I believe.
No.
No, that's not 1A. Yeah, that's KCK.
Phil, there's nothing there, buddy. So,
You might get lucky sometimes. You gotta
T-Fred's with us.
T-Fred. Ask Aunt Janet when Chris comes to family dinner. Oh, boy.
Man, you just getting called out
Right, and
tonight.
just hit on a subject.
For the record, the last time we were invited, I went. Phil did not.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It wasn't family dinner.
No, but it was dinner.
It wasn't family dinner.
It might as well be.
I did that to save all of us from having a scene. Is why I did that.
My family had dinner there.
It was free food, Ronnie. You were
Free. I paid for all the food.
Oh yeah, you cooked the
pork butts. Yeah,
yeah, Mosquito Authority.
Bought 10 of them.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
T. Fred says we're waiting for it. Glad that feels okay after the gummy bear challenge.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Connie says, "Here it comes, Phil." I'm not sure what that means. That's Cap.
Is Aunt Janet drinking?
Who drinking?
What just happened?
Maybe like you should get waxed.
Did she hit the ball?
It's
Who? Aunt Janet?
What?
She's not allowed to drink.
Well, maybe one of you should get waxed.
Maybe she's talking about during the shaving.
hair removal.
Maybe
Well, no, I mean,
maybe the shaving topic earlier. Maybe she's trying to think of a sponsorship for a video.
We do need sponsors.
We do need sponsors. If you want to, if you have a great idea for a video and you want
That's
to
your
sponsor
department,
it,
guys.
please let us know, and you can, obviously sponsor that video. Then take
I mean,
care
you
of
can have like stuff right here.
I would do that. What was that stuff I told Sarah?
Botox.
Botox. I'd do Botox.
Yeah, somebody's got to sponsor and pay for the stuff, and then
Now,
we'll do
could
it.
my lips freeze like? Is that on the table?
Oh, I don't know anything about Botox.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, we're missing the big headline here,
Okay,
guys.
go ahead.
See the big headlines across the nation?
Jinx over Bixby.
Oh boy,
No, not that.
it's over, Ronnie. Let it go.
Yeah, that was our last show.
You let it go.
Go ahead. What is it?
We had the People magazine came out with the sexiest man.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Here we go.
Did you put it on the? You put it on the?
No, I don't have it on here.
Oh gosh.
Oh, actually, it's on my phone, but
Yeah, Chris Evans was named the sexiest man alive. Yeah,
you heard it. It wasn't supposed to come out
till Friday, right?
Friday, but
Well, Thunder are losing again. What? Oh boy.
yeah, that's what I saw.
I mean, he's an ornery one. That one is. Got to keep an eye on him.
Okay, this is a perfect example here, Aunt Janet. This is what we're talking about. She says, no drinking. You were talking shaving and get waxed. My phone is running behind. No, your phone's not running behind. Facebook is running behind.
Oh, we just
Go to
attacked-
Second Banana
Oh,
Media
here she
YouTube,
goes.
Yeah,
and you can see it faster. As soon as when I snap, you would just get it on YouTube. Whereas it would be like 10, 15 seconds later on Facebook.
Which one?
And Janet, you can do whatever you want because apparently he doesn't remember the butcher knife growing up. All right.
You're on. I remember Dominic though.
Oh God.
That's
It was Dominic.
This Dominic right here.
no.
Was it not 10th Street?
It wasn't 10th
See,
Street.
I don't even remember. I don't remember because I was too young to even
It was
remember
off
this.
of Pine Street back in the day.
I had no idea she lived.
So
in
let
Pine
me
Street.
ask you a question. Which one hurt more?
I don't remember.
You don't remember Cousin Nate hitting you with the record?
No. I thought that was little
With the
Bobby.
what?
I thought that was little Bobby who threw the record at
the
me.
record?
I thought it was Cousin
record?
Nate.
No. Nathan was my age.
We set Cousin Bobby on fire, but
Yeah.
I thought it was a record that got
On
you.
purpose?
No, it was an accident.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I think little Bobby hit me with the record right here, and then
Yeah.
the dog hit me.
Yeah,
the dog got me
you
right there. I don't remember either one of them. I really don't.
You don't remember either one?
I
You just
don't.
blocked it out, or what happened?
Brain damage, apparently.
Explain some things.
Yeah, I remember you guys sent little Bobby on fire. That was fun.
Yeah, we did.
So after he was on fire, did you yell, "Little Bobby's on fire"?
No, stop.
No, we were
stop,
trying to
drop,
get
and
away
roll.
with it.
Yeah.
But you did stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
So he listened.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was like, oh.
Where's little Bobby now?
I think Cousin Tanya was with us too that day.
still in town?
We were living on Manster at the time.
I don't remember. I wasn't even
was
born
weird,
yet.
the
Was I?
Great
I wasn't even
White-
born, was I?
Yeah, you were born.
Oh, okay.
You guys are related to everybody.
Yeah. But I remember we thought we thought we had played it off. He got it was on his back leg. We thought
Oh, yeah.
we were playing it off. We were sitting.
Was he younger than you?
He's
Couple
a year.
years.
Older. He's a year.
One or two.
I think he's
Did
one.
you threaten him?
No, he didn't want to get in trouble either. And so I remember.
He got set on fire. What would he get in trouble for?
Well, can I finish?
Playing with us.
So we were we went inside, and he's sitting there, and he's doing this little back and forth because he was in so much pain. And my mom realized, what are you doing? And then his pants was singed, and his leg was on fire. I bet he still has a scar from it.
Expect a comment from Aunt Jen in about 16 seconds.
Aunt Janet said, yeah, get on Facebook, on YouTube, be faster. Aunt Janet says, it was little Bobby with a record and the dog went to the farm.
Never came back.
Dog went to the farm. I told you guys this story. My dad, I always thought he was the worst fence builder in the world because all these strays, all my dogs would always end up running away. Yeah, he killed them all.
Yeah, Phil said, I'd come home and go, where's Benji?
So my dad is the worst fence builder in the world.
Got out of the fence again. Oh.
Dad's always said, dadgummit, I don't know how that little Dickens got out of there. That was terrible.
Oh, and Janet was the same way with our dogs. Like, remember Sugar?
Oh, I remember Sugar.
What happened?
Was Sugar a good dog?
Sugar was a great dog. It was, Grandpa Blackie's dog.
Why do you take good dogs to the farm?
No.
Oh, no, I remember one. I wonder if that's the same story because I remember one very good.
It was what happened to Sugar. Aunt Janet and Dad say, "Oh, Sugar, she ran away. She ran away." Come to find out, years later, she passed away underneath the house, and Dad and Aunt Janet drug Sugar out from underneath.
Well, they were trying to save you guys the pain.
Well, that was disturbing. That Sugar got dragged out from underneath the house.
We could just leave it under the house to rot.
Well, I understand that, but
Had to have a proper burial.
I had a perfect image in my head of Sugar running away, having this brand new life somewhere else. Yeah, golden fields. Oh, no. We had to drag her little ass out from underneath the house. Yeah, tore me up.
Well, you sound like you might have been a little oversensitive.
Oh, well, Kent brings up, Kent's
here we go.
medical advice here. Drama does that to you. Hides way back in the folds of the brain. Thank you, Kent, for sharing.
Thank you, Kent.
Do you think Oklahoma City Thunder
what were you thinking about, Chris?
I mean, go ahead. I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're going to stay on
She
topic.
died.
We're going to stay on topic.
Chance said she died.
Yeah. So devastating.
She died.
She was such a good dog.
Blake wants to know, does the Oklahoma City Thunder coach Mark Daigneault look like Mr. Bean?
I had no idea who the head coach
I
of
don't either.
Thunder was. What's his name?
Mark Daigneault.
Does he look like Mr. Bean?
Yeah, he does.
Let's look it up a little bit.
I put up what Heather Little just posted.
Heather's watching?
I don't get it.
She's got Ronnie is a real boy. Remember? Pinocchio is a real boy. Yeah, okay.
I don't.
Pretty sure Heather's calling you a fibber.
Oh, about what?
I don't know.
Heather, I like you. What's the guy's name?
She says
He actually has feelers. You have feelings, Ronnie. You're a real boy.
I get that. Okay.
Do you have feelings?
I have big feelings, yeah. I really do.
I know you do.
Why does this always come back? I do.
No, you're very listen, and I want to say this. And I know we're going to
He does kind of look like Mr. Bean.
Yeah, he does look like
he does.
He does, yeah. He
Mr.
does
Bean's
kind of
so
do.
funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
One of the
he's so
greatest.
Mr. Bean.
I know you're unfortunately we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
talk
didn't
about
know
that.
if we want to talk about it now or hold it back later, but yeah.
Well, it's 9:08, Chris. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just started.
well, sleepy time. It's
started late on this
been
show.
a big week.
So I guess Donovan's not coming
Oh,
up
he's
to
a
you.
coward.
Well, they had
Other
issues
stuff.
going
Okay,
on
all
down the
right.
street. Yeah, he's not going to make it tonight.
Okay.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah.
You said I have what you were coming after me about feelings.
No, this is what I was going to say. My wife and I have noticed this. We can always tell when something happens that's tragic, sad, which I know we will talk about that. We can always tell when you knew them or close to them, or you can tell because not that you don't do a good job.
I'm guarded.
No, dude, you can see it in your eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
you just like, oh, Chris is up. You can see you're upset.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
Oh no, yeah, no.
But
I can feel it.
But I can always tell that.
Yeah.
And we joke all the time and tease each other, but by no means am I saying that's a bad thing. I think that's an incredibly good thing. But I'd be worried about you if you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things I wish I was a little bit more about it. I feel like I have to hide it sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I'm not a tough guy by any means. But
No shit. Oh.
yeah.
Well, that wasn't what I was called for. Jeez, Eric Little wants to come on.
I'm opening up.
That's what I was
Don't change subject. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, you kind of killed the moment. Good Lord.
I just thought I didn't know I was going to say anything.
Like, let's say, do you ever bring special guests on, like Eric Little?
Eric would not come on. Eric would not come on.
Yeah,
the
I
show.
don't
He's
know
very
Eric as well as you
unapproachable,
guys,
and he
but
would
I
not
don't
do
think
it.
he would.
Eric is not unapproachable. Quit saying that.
Yeah,
That's not good to put that on people.
I can tell you, I've just met him the last couple
You
months.
don't think sometimes before you speak.
I think he's very approachable.
You say things that people that don't know you are. Now we know you, so we know what's going on. But people are going to think you're just a straight A jerk for saying. I mean, Eric's very approachable. Chris will help.
Did you guys talk when he came and got the keys out of my car? Did you talk to him then?
Absolutely, we did.
Oh, okay.
An idiot did this 2 times in 2 months. Absolutely, we talked.
Oh boy,
And he did it with an injured finger.
we might be wrong.
half
we
a
might
pinky.
be wrong. His beautiful bride, Heather.
Oh. Well, Heather,
Thank you, Heather.
I can tell you this, Heather,
Very approachable in my
very approachable to me.
experience. Yeah.
That's
very
all I
much.
say.
But she kisses him, so she might know.
When you
She
get
probably knows.
when you get Eric around when he's working, stay out his way. Just telling you.
Well, yeah, he's working.
I know.
Now I'm getting confused. This is a mixed signal. Josh Seabold. Eric is super approachable. Most approachable guy I know.
Well,
And then he has a smiley face.
Wait, so what does Josh want?
He's joking, but that's his preacher.
Eric will approach without warning. Blake, okay. I think this is building
Hey,
steam
if Eric's
now.
still watching,
Eric's watching.
he'll be honest. Are you approachable?
Yeah, he is.
Are you?
Approachable means if someone comes up to you, you talk to him,
Friendly,
or you
engaging.
don't, or you don't talk.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know if he
Yeah.
thinks he's approachable and if he's likable. Do people like Eric?
Well, that's people. I mean, yeah.
We're getting all kinds of people saying he's. Well, I mean,
Oh,
I'd
boy.
give Eric a big hug.
All says
Holly-
Eric is very unapproachable,
That yep.
but she laughs. Maybe she's.
Eric Little, I am not approachable.
All right. You know what? I tried.
You know what? Now that I see this, he's a jerk.
See,
very
I
unapproachable.
know my friends. All right, I know my friends.
You consider Eric a friend?
He's a good friend of mine. Yes.
Not just an acquaintance?
No, he's a good friend of mine. Yep.
So when he said.
He calls me more than you call
So
me.
when he said Ronnie is a pretty good acquaintance of mine, he just doesn't want to hurt your feelings?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I'm guessing he doesn't like to be touched.
No.
Well, according to his wife, he doesn't.
Well, no.
Why are you covering that up?
That was nice.
Oh. He for sure loves hugs, Josh said.
Yes.
Stay away. I hate
Heather
hugs.
says he loves hugs. If you ever get to see him out and about, give him a big hug.
He said, "Stay away. I hate hugs."
I'm going to give him the biggest bear hug he's ever seen next time I see him.
Maybe Sarah brings this all together.
Sarah.
She's got a very good point about
Ronnie,
this. yeah.
Sarah?
Yes.
Oh, where's that? If he's smiling, he is very approachable.
When
When he's serious, he is not.
Sarah brings it all together.
Wasn't that true with a lot of people?
No, I'm always approachable.
Oh, that's Cap.
That's my son's name, Connor Ace Phillips.
Oh yeah.
No Cap.
I didn't think about that.
Uncle Bobby's the only one who calls him Cap.
Well, I might now.
No. That's Uncle Bobby's thing.
I always call him Connor Ace anyway.
Yep.
What do I call him?
Little buddy, I think.
Connor Man.
Connor Man. That's right.
But Connor Ace, last 2 initials or last 2 letters in his name, E-R. First name, middle name, Ace, E-R-A. Ace.
You guys put way too much
E-R-A
thought into
picture.
this thing.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's
You
really
think
good.
about that?
No.
I think about it all the time.
We named him. We put his middle name Ace because his due date was 1111.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a pitching thing.
Nope. That's his.
Oh.
That was his due date 1111, and then he was born like 3 weeks early.
Dalen says, I will get everyone at the shop to give him hugs tomorrow.
Attaboy, Dalen. Yeah, Dalen.
Video
Good
it.
idea.
Video it. So we can see-
Videotape the
So we can
hugs.
see it. Send it to
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Oh,
Then Ronnie
yes.
sends it to
Yeah,
us.
we can
Send it to
start.
me,
Yeah,
we'll
that'd
get-
be good. You know what? We could start like a hug day. Somebody can nominate somebody, and then we let all the people that work with him or know him, and then everybody that sees him the next day goes up and gives him a hug.
Are you allowed to do that
Hug
these
day.
days?
Well, I mean, it's not a felony; it's a misdemeanor.
Oh,
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, you get bailed out fairly
Yeah, a couple $100. All forgotten.
Do you like hugs, Phil?
I do. I do. You know that.
Yeah.
from like anybody?
Yeah. No, I do like hugs. I grew up in a very affectionate family. Every night went to bed, hugs, kisses. I love you.
Don't let the bug bugs bite.
I love
bed
you. Every night. If I go home, stay at my folks' house right now, hugs, kisses, love you. It's always been that way.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very
You
good.
guys?
We went to bed when MASH came on. I gotta go to bed. Night.
10:35.
Yep.
So there was never any I love yous and hugs and
Not that I remember. No,
do you give your boys kisses goodnight every night?
Sure do.
Hugs? Tell them you love them every night?
I do.
Right.
Sarah puts in
Most of
bed.
the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah
No, I
put-
know
And they
that.
leave in the morning.
Sarah
Yeah,
put
I know
Sarah
that.
will put him to bed, but they come to me before.
Yeah.
Well, Connor, I got to work on Connor more. He's getting older. He's too cool now. So,
That happens.
but
Oh, by the way,
not my cannon though.
Oh no.
we probably start wrapping up here, starting to
I gotta ask my favorite bedtime
a
story.
few people. Oh, you have a bedtime story?
Well, somebody asked me what my favorite bedtime story was.
Yeah. Real quick before I forget, I want to say congratulations to Kel Evans. Voted for the first time ever.
Oh
Yeah, that is
So
awesome.
I went into
How'd he
vote. I went in vote.
Oh no.
I didn't vote. I didn't even vote. I gave him the sheet how to vote.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They only missed 3 of them. Go ahead.
That's cap. I voted later than normal. I voted.
You did.
Yeah, you
You're
did.
usually a 10:30 guy.
What was your number?
5:52.
Wow.
That was at 6:40.
Oh, okay.
6:30.
That's real late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was real late.
I was 133. Sarah's 137.
But I went in to sign my book, and little Kel Evans was right above my name.
That's awesome.
For the first time
man.
ever. It's
That
pretty
is
cool.
awesome.
Did you take a picture?
That is, it can. Inside the precinct.
Yeah.
Stupid rules.
I
Freedom, Ronnie.
Yeah, not some states.
Oh, here we go.
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to stop. I'm just telling you.
I mean, Jaden Chappell's just the smartest man I ever known. He agrees with me.
It's hard to stop. I know. It's hard to stop. So anyway,
What were you saying, Chris?
I can't remember now.
It's a real thing.
He's distraught.
We're talking about voting and kill and
Yeah. I can't remember.
Bedtime stories.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
What was your favorite bedtime story?
I don't remember having bedtime stories.
You didn't get stories.
I'm
read
sure
to
I
you?
did, but I don't.
Ronnie?
no, I don't remember bedtime stories. But I could tell you a story what I used to do with my kids. All 3 of them.
Yeah.
When they were little, I would go in and I would sing "Go Cubs, Go" to them every single night.
That checks. I
Hey,
believe that.
Chicago, what do you say?
Yep.
I can believe that.
Time change. Time change.
Oh, gets dark at 2:15.
This is the last time though, right?
Guys, right now, it feels like it's 9:30. It's 6:48 right now.
It's 9:18.
That's what it feels like.
No,
We're gonna spring forward, and that's gonna be it. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spring
This is
forward.
the last time we gotta be in the doom and gloom stage.
Last time we go, fall back.
Correct.
We're going to spring
What are we
forward.
doing?
We're gonna spring forward, and we're done.
Done.
Yep. That was a Trump bill that passed, I believe.
So has the time change affected you
So
guys?
it is happening. They are changing.
yeah, once we go
time
spring forward, it's done.
Oh, we don't do it anymore?
After one more, we're spring forward.
Are
one
you
more time?
serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once we spring forward, we're done. We're not
Who
doing it
got
again.
that passed?
Trump.
State legislature.
Vote for him.
No, it was not
It
Trump.
was state.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it can't be state. Do all states do it? Do states
Yes.
control that?
Yes, states control that.
Trump told me to.
See, this make crap up.
And sell it.
Look at that. Get him every time. Hook, line. Sinker.
I was told at my precinct last
Yes.
night that I needed to quit
People are starting to realize
egging and Chris on.
I'm becoming a victim on this show.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Victim.
It's true. I'm glad.
mean-
I'm glad others are seeing
I
through
remember.
this.
I
monarchy.
think Phil was one who had the gummy, and I believe Phil was one who had the hot chip challenge.
Victim.
You had
Chris-
you had one little bad drink of tea,
Literally.
literally.
Okay, now what's he done?
Yeah, Chris has a good point.
That's a great point.
What have you done? All right.
Well, I'm the project manager of this show.
What was that?
Just a
T.
notification.
Fred says the U.S. Senate on Tuesday passed legislation that would
boy.
make daylight savings time permanent starting 2023. That was from March. So Oklahoma was a little ahead at that time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Yeah.
So it's gone. after
Thank
this
you.
year.
See, it was U.S. Senate. Told you.
So does that mean it stays really dark in summertime?
No, I think instead of getting dark at 9 o'clock, it gets dark like at 8 o'clock in the
Even
summertime.
in the summertime?
A little after 8 o'clock,
So
I
we're
think.
losing a little summertime dirt driving, country music listening,
But
Bible study time?
I think that's right.
Summertime? I thought it was like at least
No, it'll
9
still be
o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's still 9 o'clock before it gets dark.
Okay.
So that stays the same.
That will stay
So
the
9
same.
o'clock.
It's in the fall time. It's going to get dark
Dark at
around
6:30.
7:30, 7 o'clock instead of 5:30.
Yeah, 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like that.
Ronnie's getting the waxing, according to Cousin Nate, and Eric Little likes that. That's a little disturbing.
So,
We want to hold off on the hug.
okay, so I'm going to ask a question for you guys and also the viewers.
Yeah.
Did the time change affect you Sunday or any time this week?
I remember the time change about 6 o'clock at night.
When it was dark?
I went, what the heck? What is wrong? Time change.
This was absolutely perfect for me and Sarah because we sprung forward on Tuesday of last week, so we had already gained that extra hour.
You went
and
to
then
Georgia.
when we flew to Georgia, and then Sunday we flew back. So we fell back, right, and then once we got back to Oklahoma, we sprung back to the same exact time we had been all week long. So it worked out perfect for us. So now I actually get up before 8 o'clock now.
It just seemed like the day was so long. And like today, it felt long because I had to get up here and get all the graphics in.
The day does seem, and I get up, as you know, I get up early anyway.
Yeah.
3, 4.
And so, I mean, my day, it's when it gets dark, I mean, I guess it's my age. When it gets dark and I eat dinner normal time, I'm like,
What time's the sun come up now with the daylight savings time?
it's pretty late.
Is it? No, it should be earlier than normal.
Yeah, it's a little bit earlier than
Yeah,
normal.
because
No, but is it like 6?
6:30, somewhere in that
something like
area.
that.
I think it might be before. Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I don't know.
Just need to figure out when.
But it's gone at the end of this year.
Yeah.
spring forward and we're done.
Awesome. That's so good.
U.S. Senate passed that.
I'm so now it's U.S. Senate.
That's what T. Fred said.
T. Fred. All right.
Trump.
Bill Self, 4-game suspension.
For what?
Well, it was an overreach by the NCAA.
Yeah. Self-imposed by Kansas.
For what? For winning national championship, you get
You get
suspended
punished
yourself?
for being good.
Huh? What happened? What was their logic?
Whose?
Whoever suspended Self.
Well, they're getting a lot of pressure from everybody around the country because they're not as good as KU at basketball, and so they said, you know what? We'll just to make the peace. We'll just give ourselves a 4-game suspension, and they took 3 scholarships from them. So,
Oh, I didn't know that part.
yeah.
I don't know the process, Matt Hattie. Someone told me.
What happened to Matt Hattie?
She said it got through the House and also signed by the president? ? Someone told me. I don't know that for sure.
I don't know. Sounds like it's 6:30 is wake up time.
Sunrise at 7 a.m.
It was definitely during the Trump administration.
Well, of course. I mean,
Just telling you.
why don't you Google it?
I don't need to. I told you, and you guys laughed at me.
You tell us a lot of things. So why don't you Google it?
That's when I was back into watching the news all the time back then.
Oh, okay. So you're educated on that. So I'm not being sarcastic. You've really.
Well, yeah, I do. I do remember that. Yeah,
I don't watch the news a whole lot anymore.
I don't either.
Blake wants to know where he can buy a hat.
Oh no! Just send a check to me, Venmo, $49.99.
Good Lord.
That's cap. I mean,
90-10. 90-10.
Jeez.
No.
Blake, get with us. We'll get you a hat.
yeah, you can message Phil.
Phil or Ronnie or Chris or any
Marketing
of
sales
us.
is right here.
Send me an email.
What's your email?
Phil at exon.co. Phil, Phil, at EXS as in Sam, I as in India, N as in November, .co. Not .com, .co.
Wouldn't it be bad to be like someone who works overnight, like police officers? You get to 2 o'clock and then goes back to 1. You have to work an extra hour.
Oh, dude.
That sucks.
That happened obviously every year in the casino business. I mean, it was a real thing.
There's no clocks in the casino.
No, there's not.
I think we need the exit stage left, right?
Oh, we're not doing anything else, huh?
What?
Nothing. No, it's good. We can go home. 9:24.
I thought you were ready to go at 9:08. So I didn't.
What's for dinner?
Oh. I don't know. I'm going to go
Big
home
lunch.
and spend some time with my beautiful wife. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some good food to eat at my house. Got to leave early tomorrow. I won't get to see any of you during the day tomorrow. Got a big day tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Be with you all day Friday.
Fancy
Night
friends.
Friday.
No.
What time are we leaving?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what time are we leaving?
We are leaving no later than 2:30.
Oh, I was thinking 2 o'clock.
So it'd be good around 2 o'clock. Oh boy. So 2:15.
2 o'clock.
Hey, why was the trailer parked out here?
Don't you worry about it.
No, I know it's parked out here. You took like 3 spots. I had parked on the side of the road.
2 spots.
But earlier, why was it parked out in front of the stadium?
I was because I had to leave in the afternoon to go to Oklahoma City to pick up something.
And you took the trailer with you?
Helped us carry it upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
You know what? We better exit.
We need to. I didn't know that stuff was contagious, but evidently.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I just glad I got to see Blake in the hallway during that time.
Yeah.
Almost killed cousin Dave.
Guthrie Spot says Phil will be on his book tour, world book tour.
Where's that at?
We're going to be
We're in
signing
the world-
autographs
we're in
in
the world
Elgin
right now.
on Friday. We sign autographs on Friday in Elgin.
Oh yeah, 5 for 1, 2 for 10.
Yep.
I've been asked about this. I'm happy to sign your book for the same rate. 5 for 1, 2 for 10.
But yeah, if anyone wants the GMP hat, they can. We got other hats coming too here. Big thank you to Ryan Cotting.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, it doesn't just happen.
Working on a
It's
design.
been happening for two months now.
We had to get a new design.
$25, right?
For what?
These hats.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's a little too high, but okay.
25 is
I
a
thought-
really good number.
I thought it was.
No, they are.
I was just
Okay.
trying to prove
Yeah.
that Chris
Yes.
wants to raise the rates.
I said $49.99. 25 seems more fair.
Booster Club sells their hats for $25.
Yeah.
There you go.
And these are
I thought
better.
that's-
Oh, don't see, Ronnie, you just don't think before. Why would you say that?
Well, because we get a cut of this. We don't get a cut of the Booster Club stuff. I'm trying to be a better businessman, and you're trashing me right here.
No, you just said that our hats are better than the Booster Club.
Well, they are.
See, he's your project. I can't. I'm exhausted.
No, you've taken him on completely.
Ryan Cotty does a great job. These are better
New design
hats.
hasn't been approved by you guys.
Yeah, the
Well, we got a small change we got to make.
yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Because
I told him.
because that could lead to.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of opportunity for ridicule with that design.
No, he knows.
She ran it by me too. All right, marketing director.
It was 02.
Board meeting.
Go ahead.
All in favor of Ronnie not being the board.
Hold on. If
director of
we're going to be on city
marketing?
council, we have to, I'll make the motion.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I make the motion that we continue our conversations with Ryan Cotting on the design of the hats moving forward.
Everyone, right?
I second that.
Okay. Any further discussion?
Yeah, is that what we do?
No.
I
Any
confirm.
further discussion?
Affirmative.
Further discussion.
Correct. Yes.
You want to have further discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All
Floor is
three
yours.
should be involved in this decision.
That's not part of the motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
What
Motion
just
passes.
happened?
You lost. You know what, Chris? We're running for council. That was fun as heck. I don't want to make any decisions that affect anybody.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
that's
I
how
like
you
that.
do it.
Yeah, that was good. Chris has been practicing that.
He's built for it.
Okay, well, you grew up with him because he's always loved. The hallway light used to be on, and now it's off.
Yeah, somebody turned it off.
The what?
Are we getting ready to get attacked?
Yeah, someone turned it off earlier.
Okay.
Security.
Did Chris hold a brush or anything and practice talking into a mic when he was a kid?
No.
Like calling games or anything? Did he practice being an umpire?
Nope, not that I remember.
Okay.
Did you say brush?
Yeah. They can't hear it.
Yeah, they should.
They can't hear that.
Oh, as a council member, I vote nay, Nathan says.
Thank you,
Ryan
Nate.
Cotting, Phil has to buy lunch. Why do I have to buy lunch?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you get out here.
That's what you do.
It's costing me money.
All right, we officially made it to 9:30. It is time for
All
us.
right.
Phil was wanting to go home 22 minutes ago.
Well, no, I was setting the stage.
Setting the stage. All right, big thank you. We had a great time
thanks,
tonight. The comments just make this show, and we're here, but we like to incorporate everybody in here, and that's what makes it a fun show. And it's amazing how many people keep watching the show.
Yeah, I know.
It's fun. It's been fun. So
Need a sponsorship now. For
Ronnie,
the waxing show. The waxing show.
for Ronnie Phillips,
I'm not
Phil
doing
Nichols.
this free.
I'm Chris Evans. You've been doing it the entire time.
you've been waxing for years.
This is
I vote no.
the Open Mic Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.